Welcome to the Hairdresser Power Challenge, where stylists test their limits of creativity and experience. Celebrity judges will score them on cut, color, and overall transformation. Join us as we find out who has what it takes to be the next Hairdresser Power Challenge champion. Hello and welcome to the Hairdresser Power Challenge. I'm your host and fellow hairdresser, Patrick Dockery. Today we have some of the most creative hairdressers from across the nation. And now let's meet our stylists and their models. Let's introduce Jessica Mills and her model, Mary.
My name is Jessica Mills, and I love being a hairdresser because I can't imagine being anything other than a hairdresser. I love talking to my clients, I love giving them a change that makes them feel good about themselves, and I like to give people dramatic changes. I've been doing hair for 19 years. I am a hair color educator, as well as working behind the chair 5 days a week. I feel my greatest strength is hair coloring. I feel like you get a more dramatic effect from color than cut, depending on the person that you're working on. The thing I struggle with the most as a hairdresser, I would say, is trying to give clients what they want when they're giving you mixed signals. A lot of clients tend to tell you they don't want ash, but they're showing you a picture that's pretty much like a golden color, and trying to get them to see color for what it is probably my greatest challenge.
Next we have Ronni Garcia and his model, Nicole.
My name is Ronni Garcia, and where I'm from, that's an open question. I own a salon in Southern Oregon and Southern California, so I come from both areas. I love being a hairdresser because it's my own business, and I can kind of set my own hours, my own days at work. I love making people feel really good about themselves. It's very rewarding, and the money's great. I feel my biggest challenge would probably be in finishing, because I always have assistants do that for me. So my skills have kind of got a little soft. I've been in the industry about 25 years. I've owned multiple salons. I've traveled like Canada, Hawaii, teaching classes, meeting some really fascinating hairdressers along the route.
And now let's meet Denisse Robles and her model, Natalia.
My name is Denisse Robles, and I like being a hairdresser because it doesn't matter what's going on with my life. When I'm behind the chair, I'm an artist and I'm a professional, and my clients trust me. My biggest challenge as a hairdresser is, I think nowadays, getting a picture of what you want and like getting that image in your head and just really trying to get that color right and getting the right tones and getting that product to work right for you. I think my strength as a hairdresser is communicating with my clients and really getting to know them and taking their energy and transforming that and putting it into the hair, making them have that like sparkle in their eye when they look in the mirror. That's like the best feeling as a hairdresser.
Here in round one, our stylists will have 2.5 hours to complete a cut and color transformation. After that, they will be judged. Now, let's set the clock and let the competition begin.
The look I have planned for today is a medium length bob with layers, and we're going to dramatically change my model's color by going from an overall blonde to a sandy blonde with highlights. With my model today, my biggest challenge would be she does have a little bit of gray rootage as well as bleached out ends, so we're basically doing a color correction. The biggest challenge will be doing it in the time frame allowed.
The look that I have planned with my model is I'm going to give her a long bob. I'm going to cut off about 6 inches of hair, and she's got a lot of regrowth, probably about 5 inches of regrowth, so I'm going to highlight it and do some low lights and then finalize it with the tone. My biggest challenge with my model is dealing with the regrowth and making it look even from roots to ends.
My look for today, I'm going for long layers and just a healthy overall non-brassy color.
All right, contestants, make sure that hair is going to be partially dried at this time, because our judges need to see your work clearly.
beautiful hair starts with beautiful color. At Enjoy Professional Hair Care, we know what it takes to maintain beautiful and vibrant hair color. With our gentle, sulfate-free, pH-balanced formulas with Color Keeper technology, we take the guesswork out of maintaining beautiful color. Most products don't address the main cause of fading hair color, which is a high pH. When pH levels are too high, the cuticle of the hair shaft is forced wide open, allowing the color molecules to simply wash away down the drain with your time and money. Enjoy Professional line of shampoos and conditioners are pH balanced and stable, locking in the color molecules, keeping your hair looking sexy, shiny, and beautiful. So the next time you're thinking about your hair color, just remember to enjoy.
Welcome back, and now our stylist has had 2.5 hours to complete their cut and color transformations. Now let's meet our distinguished panel of judges and see what they think.
My name's Alan Edwards and I'm from LA. I love being a hairdresser. It's been an amazing career. I love changing people, and it's being part of the art, you know, cutting hair and doing new looks. And I've had some lucky breaks. I created the Farrah faucet, and it's gotten me to be on TV and open doors, and did a lot of training. I've owned 8 salons. I've trained hundreds of hairdressers all over the country, and it's just great. It's amazing to see people change and being here, and it's exciting to see what's going to happen here today. All right, so Jessica, you listened to me. You did a great job. She was afraid that normal, she wants me to leave it longer, but you went in there, you cut the length off, you layered it up, you created fringe around the face. I think it looks fabulous. You made her look 10 years young, 20 years younger. You got rid of that color. It's amazing how the color came out fantastic. And I like what you did with the cut. My eyes could have been a little shorter, but you did fine. Thank you for listening.
Hi everybody, my name is Denisse Gebhart. I am from Upland, California. My nickname is Captain Color. That's my wife coined that for me. And so my reputation is, if it moves, I'll color it. What I love about being a hairdresser is we actually have the opportunity to change people's lives. Even though we don't realize that, making the most subtle change in a design, making the most subtle change in hair color can change the way a person sees themselves. They can come into you very shy and intimidated, and they can just blossom this beautiful butterfly when you finish doing your magic in the chair. That, to me, is what it's all about. It's about creating that freedom for people and creating new looks and new visions. Jessica, we look for foundation. That's part of the first portion of this contest. And foundation means making a contrast. And so I want to congratulate you because you had the best foundation, in my opinion. As far as your color goes, it looks really great. I want to thank you, first of all, for choosing to use different color placements. I came here looking for creativity and placement of color. You chose to do that by altering your formulation. I think it looks really, really beautiful. The only thing I would suggest to you, colorist to colorist, is in that front portion, if you would have changed your ratio and used a little bit more vanilla in your formulation, you would have probably gotten a little bit more reflect out of your finished result. Like the back looks fabulous, but on the front needed a little bit more reflect. Great job.
Well, Ronnie, you would never, you started off like, I'm gonna cut a bob. That's not what I expect from you. You're a strong hairdresser, you own salons. I got you to commit. You heard what I said. You went in there and you layered it out. I think the cut's cool, but it wasn't cool in the beginning. It was too long. You heard what I said. All of a sudden you cut another 2 inches off and you got rid of the fear. The color was the easiest color of all to do. She had a pretty good base, kind of a simple color, no big deal. But she does look good. I'd like to see when you go to do the next part of the contest, where you're going to take this to another level now.
Part of this competition is showing a contrast. So when you come and you do what I would consider commercial work, it's beautiful commercial work, but it's not a big enough contrast. If I look at your model and I'm scrutinizing her based upon the protocol for this program, I would say there's not a huge difference between what you started with and where she is at this point. It is slightly shorter, that's great, but a couple of things that I noticed. As far as your color goes, we talked about color placement earlier. Nothing wrong with your color placement. It's a standard color placement that most hairdressers do. The challenge I have with that is that midsection to the ends was much lighter than her virgin regrowth, because the toner you used, Ice, is a beautiful toner. It's mostly designed for really light hair. You had that on the ends of her hair, so you see on the ends, it came out really platinum looking, very, very beautiful. But on the mids, because they had more yellow in them, they weren't light enough to really have that toner do the best job possible. And I know that you wanted to create lots of texture in this haircut, and my opinion is, when I do design, is that sometimes the texture of the hair naturally is not the kind of hair that would easily support showing texture when you cut into it, because that's that kind of hair that just kind of lays, no matter what you do, it lays there, and even if you style it out, if she shakes her head 1 second, the texture goes away.
Okay, Denisse. Well, you did nothing with the haircut. You're really good. I mean, and all of you are really good. You guys are talented people. All three of you are really talented. But none of you really went for it and cut something short. You should have cut her hair off, and you could have done it. I know you could do it. So you did absolutely nothing with her hair. I would have cut it. I would have convinced her. She's got to go at least shoulder length. Even if she wants it long, cut it. But you saved the color a little bit. Her color was really horrible. I mean, it's not really fabulous now. It's not a pretty color. It is better than what it was. And I watch your hands work, all of you. You guys are good, seasoned hairdressers. Love it. But go for it now. Do it in the styling when it comes to the next set, okay? Show me what you got.
Denisse, again, you are the one who didn't have enough shape. So your shape really wasn't there. Then your color placement or your result, the hair looks better than it did, but there's still a lot of areas in there that, to make it look just right, you still need to go back in and do a lot of work. Also, when you work on dark hair, it's very important to remember that if you don't get that hair light enough, sometimes you have to tone it with a toner that's going to add too much depth and color to it. Like if you look at her face around where you highlighted, the toner you had to use to tone that out was so deep that you can see almost a yellow tone in her hair, and setting against her skin tone, it even makes her skin tone look more yellow. So I would have taken that hair lighter, even though you're working with artificial pigment, taken it lighter so you could come back in with a more balanced tone.
So what do you guys think? I got a little bit beat up. My wounds will heal though. There is the next round though.
I just feel like, I didn't know, I didn't have enough time. I feel like the clock ran out. I just wish I had 30 extra minutes. I feel like my makeup is probably the only thing that could save me at this point. I feel like I just gotta pull it together with the makeup, and I wanted to keep it long to have something to work with when I style it, so that's the reason why I couldn't really chop it. So
that's the part I'm worried about, is sometimes I tend to be a little bit more conservative in my styling, and I think they're gonna be looking for a little more fun and glamorous and makeup. Yeah. I'm decent, but I don't have a makeup artist with me, so I'm a little worried about that one too.
Enjoy To receive pleasure or satisfaction. To feel or perceive with pleasure. To be delighted with. To enjoy great hair 7 days a week. So, what is your definition? To enjoy great hair, visit enjoyhaircare.com. Go to our product recommender to answer 6 simple questions and let us select the best products for your hair type. Use the salon locator to find Enjoy Hair Care near you. And just remember to enjoy. How do you define beauty? Is it the way you look or how you feel? Or does it come from within? At Enjoy Professional Hair Care, we believe the question doesn't even matter. Beautiful hair is as easy as remembering to enjoy. Let us recommend the right products for your hair type and find an Enjoy Professional salon near you at enjoyhaircare.com. And just remember to enjoy.
Color True Color Care, high performance vegan formulas, and our exclusive organic super complex provides stronger, healthy hair, beautiful color, and gorgeous results. To find a Color salon near you, visit our salon locator at colorhaircare.com.
Welcome back. The scores are in for round 1. Round 1 is worth 40 points. 10 points for color and 10 points for cut, for a total of 20 points from each judge. And now, let's see what the judges think. All right, scores are in for Jessica. You have 14 points for your cut and 15 points for your color, for a total of 29 points. All right, Ronni, your score is in. 14 points for your cut and 13 points for your color, for a total of 27 points. The scores are in for Denisse. She has a total of 7 points for her cut and 12 points for her color, for a total of 19 points. So after round 1, we have scores for Jessica at 29, Ronni at 27, and Denisse at 19. Welcome to round 2, where our stylists will have 1 hour to complete the makeup and styling, and then a brief photo shoot. So let's put 1 hour on the clock and let's make the magic happen. All right, the final looks are complete, and now it's time for a 10-minute photo shoot where we can capture the essence of a makeover.
All right, this is a before and after, right, Jessica? And we had a talk before this started, and you weren't going to do this, did it? But you came through. You really changed your mom. She looks younger, hotter. The hair is beautiful. The color's good. Could have gone a little bit shorter. Could have been a little more daring. But next time, a good job.
Jessica, you played the game best of all, in my opinion. Definitely, it was a contrast, the before and the finished photo. Great job.
Color True Color Care, high-performance vegan formulas, and our exclusive organic super complex provides stronger, healthy hair, beautiful color, and gorgeous results. To find a Color salon near you, visit our salon locator at colorhaircare.com.
How do you define beauty? Is it the way you look or how you feel? Or does it come from within? At Enjoy Professional Hair Care, we believe the question doesn't even matter. Beautiful hair is as easy as remembering to enjoy. Let us recommend the right products for your hair type and find an Enjoy Professional salon near you at enjoyhaircare.com. And just remember to enjoy.
In this round, the judges have the ability to give each stylist up to 20 points, making this round worth a potential 40 points.
You sort of had the easiest to do because her hair was sort of the same length, tiny bit longer. The color's easy one to weave. It looked good, but it was interesting. All of you needed help with the shooting, how to do shooting and to bring out that model. If you learned anything, it's like loosen up and be free. You did a good job. It looks good. Again, I'd like to see that probably you had a chance to maybe even go shorter, a little more edgy, but nice job on everything.
Yeah, Ronnie, I thought that the hair looked pretty, but to me, it was not edgy enough for me. It wasn't as big enough of a contrast. And so I thought you did a great job, but to me, it just needed to be a little bit more edgy.
you had the hardest makeover because you just met her. So you had no relationship with her and she wasn't really open to cutting that hair off, right? Doing something new. But you did save a color. The color looks 1,000 times better. The makeup job is amazing with her. So the makeover on her is really good. You did a great job in the hair. You said you'd get it done and you did. The shooting was good. Again, nobody got really professional models. Nobody did. I think I would have, or somebody who had some experience. So we really had to work with the women and making models. Good job.
Denisse, you should be proud of yourself. At the beginning of this, before we broke for lunch, you were in last place. But you came roaring back this afternoon in the way that you dressed out this hair. You had, in my opinion, the most modern approach to setting the hair. It was great to see that you were trying to create that look. It's very relevant in what we're doing in hairstyling today. I think you did an amazing job. You should be very, very proud of yourself.
Oh, thank you.
The judges have spoken and the scores are in. In second place, with a total of 52 points, we have Denisse. And in first place, with a total of 64 points, Jessica. Congratulations to all our contestants. Thank you for watching, and remember to join us to find out who will be the next Hairdresser Power Challenge champion. And remember, always support your stylist and make sure to buy your products from a trusted, reliable, professional source.